Hi, my name is Ashley Powell, and I am a kindergarten teacher, and I've been teaching for 9 years. Two things that I find to be very important in the classroom are differentiation and engagement. And the first thing that I want to talk about is differentiation. Differentiation is adjusting your teaching strategies to meet the needs of all of the students in your classroom. And there are many different ways to do this. One way that I do it is my kindergartners participate in learning centers, and when they go to their learning center, they are group based on ability. They rotate among the different stations in the room, and when they rotate among the different stations, they have different colored bins that they pull for their group, and those bins are specific to their group because it has materials for them to work on that are the skills that they need to be working on at that time. So that also helps me because I'll be part of the rotation for my small groups, and the group that's coming to me is ability based, so I'm able to work with them on specific skills that they need to work on in the small group. Another way that I differentiate instruction in my classroom is by allowing them to work with other peers whenever we're doing other kind of whole group work or any other kind of work in the classroom. I might group them together to collaborate on a group project, and they might get to work with a different group of students with different abilities, and that allows them to learn from each other, and that works well in my classroom. And also, students sometimes don't express themselves in the same way or don't express their learning in the same way, so I find that allowing them to show you what they know through different means or different modes is also helpful. So one student may be able to tell me verbally what they learned from a text that was read, while another student may perform well writing or drawing a picture or illustrating. So I think providing different means for them to express what they have learned is important. Engagement, now we'll move on to engagement. And engagement is how much interest and motivation and attention and participation the students have while learning. And engagement can sometimes be hard, but for kindergarten, it's really about making the learning fun. And I tried to make sure that my students have different manipulatives to work with throughout the day. And even when we're doing ELA or science, social studies, whatever, math, whatever subject area we're in, I'd like to try to make sure that my students have different manipulatives or different ways of moving throughout the lesson. And another thing that I like to make sure of is that all of my students respond in some way during the lesson, that all of my students respond. That way I know that everybody is participating in the learning. And also, I like to promote curiosity in my classroom. I feel like children are naturally curious, and it's our job as educators to foster that curiosity in the classroom and help it grow. One other thing that I like to do is to make sure that my students know that they're in a safe learning environment and that it's okay to be wrong. Like I, sometimes show them that even I as the teacher make mistakes and that it's okay for them to make mistakes or to not know something. I find that showing them like, even Miss Powell doesn't know the answer to that, and we may Google it to find the answer. They know that we're all just humans and we're growing together. And I like for my students to know and understand that they're in a safe environment. And so I think making learning fun and making sure that they know it's okay to mess up and that we're more worried about growing than knowing everything, because that's what's important. And I think my students really enjoy having hands-on materials throughout the day. So engagement and differentiation are very important in the classroom. Thank you.